Back again. Watch another episode of Passions. About to put it right on. Hope you're ready. Starting.
Program is rated PG. The following program deals with mature subject matter and
Viewer
contains
discretion
scenes of
is advised.
sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Paris. We're still in Paris. Charlton and Jean-Luc.
I hope Jean-Luc's ready to leave. I can't wait to see his country home. I can't wait to become his wife.
All the
I know
characters
just the place.
think aloud.
The spot we met, that riverbank on this end, were the only coordinates placed. Oh, we'll invite everyone we've ever met. I don't care how much it costs.
Am I to take
Seems like they were just trying to
You and
build
Sunny
time
Sis.
with a lot of flashbacks.
Yes, Jean-Luc, yes, of course I'll marry you.
It's like, man, come on. You got enough story threads going. You don't have to do this.
I finally met a man who isn't after me for the Crane money and power. A man I can trust.
Shame.
No one or nothing is going to come between our love.
Nothing except everything.
Perhaps Pierre can convince you I'm serious about collecting my money.
All right.
Bitch, better have my money.
Call off your gun.
Pay me what you owe me. Better have my, better have my, better have my, better have my. Hello. I want a table like that.
Now, go.
Convenient.
This fiancée of yours,
They're gonna stay and try to take the rest.
does she know you support yourself smuggling drugs?
Of course not.
And you're certain you've never mentioned my name?
Or
Do not
she
worry.
could. It could be a
There is no one in the
Soprano
world
kind of thing,
who
like where
knows
his wife
of our association.
knows what he does, goes along with it, you know, for the kid. For the kid.
I'm looking for Jean-Luc. I'm sure.
Darling, you are here. Okay, so we were just saying goodbye.
But no, she's completely oblivious. She doesn't know shit.
Give me a minute to get dressed, and we will head to the country.
You didn't introduce me, Jean-Luc.
Country.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Notice nobody ever retires
Well,
to the north.
it doesn't
They all
matter.
retire
I don't
south.
expect I'll ever see them again.
God's country. Bunch of Yankees.
Jean-Luc must die tonight.
But he paid you
the money he owes?
I don't trust him. And unfortunately, the pretty American girl has now seen my face.
She must go as well.
She must be killed as well.
Let me out!
Somebody finally
How did
lets
you
her
get
out
in there?
3 hours.
My despicable excuse of a boyfriend locked me inside. I will kill him. Where is he?
I don't know who.
He was here with an American girl. You must remember.
Oh, yes, she was looking for you. They left a while ago.
He will be very sorry when I get to his apartment.
I do not believe you will find him there, mademoiselle.
Did
I heard him say
Yeah,
they
this
are going to be going somewhere tonight.
guy was
Did he say
eavesdropping
where he
on their
was
whole
going?
conversation, apparently.
Yes, but I can't remember.
Think hard. I have to know where they're going.
Think, man, think! Go on, you read the script. Shit.
That damn fortune teller upset our daughter Whitney. I told her I
Damn
thought about con artists who prey on vulnerable young people.
There was something so mean about her. Even her eyes.
You recognize
Eve,
their eyes?
you didn't tell me that you went to go see the fortune teller.
I was worried about you. I knew you'd be angry about Whitney.
So what does she say?
I seem to have struck a chord, Dr. Russell.
It's nonsense. I don't have anything in
The
my
lava
past that
lamp
I'm
just
ashamed
seems out
of.
of place.
Never hidden anything from him?
There's a couple of them, apparently.
If you are trying to imply that I have been dishonest with my husband,
I'm not implying I know.
you know nothing. You are a phony.
nothing,
You
Jon
prey on
Snow.
people's emotions and fears and you confuse them.
And what do you fear, Doctor?
Oh, certainly not you.
where you should. Because I know what you're hiding. All of it. The secret you kept from your husband, what you did years ago outside of town. You think I don't know? Well, I do. And I can prove it. I'll tell you that secret that you've kept hidden in your soul all these years.
I keep teasing this shit. Are they ever gonna reveal it?
Every horrible detail. Right now.
Eve, what did she say?
I don't remember like everybody in the show
Not
having
much.
deep dark secrets like that.
Just silly things. I didn't like her, though.
You know, I did see someone earlier who could be this gypsy, but I had no idea she was telling fortunes.
You didn't give her permission to set up a tip, did you?
Absolutely not. I mean, where is she? No, let's go, Charity. There's so many other attractions.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Charity.
We'd like to have our
Yeah,
fortunes told.
I'm sorry. We're closed. You'll have to leave.
Oh, can't we just have a quick reading, please?
Shit.
Too frightened.
What the hell's going on?
A gypsy fortune teller? You can't be serious, Teresa.
It was right there in a crystal ball.
Teresa, you cannot be
Me
serious.
in a satin gown, in a mansion, signing my name on a piece of paper. Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald Crane.
You're asking for your heart to get broken all over again.
She got a glimpse
That's
into
all
an
right,
alternate
Miguel.
reality.
When I'm
Not the
living
one
in
you're
that big house on a hill, married to Ethan, I won't hold any of this negativity against you. In fact, I'll even loan you my car and a driver anytime you want.
I'm really glad that you and Sheridan had a good time. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh shit.
Guess there's no time like the present.
For what?
No. I watched Teresa turn around and see it. Man, y'all suck.
And kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Thank God. Where did he say he's taking the American girl?
Look, I've told you everything I recall.
No, you're holding
Wait.
out.
I think he said something about a country house.
I know exactly where he
She
is.
knows. Because they've been there. Netflix and chilled there.
Wait to see your country home, Jean-Luc. Perhaps we could live there part of the year once we're married.
I have an idea. What if we marry right away?
You mean elope?
Well, I know you are thinking about a huge wedding in September, but forget I mentioned it.
No. An elopement. I like the idea. The
No,
romance
it's a terrible
of it.
idea.
Of course, my family would be utterly scandalized, but that's the best thing about it.
Yeah, think of the
There's a
children.
quaint little church not far from my house. You know, I go there tomorrow and make the arrangements.
That sounds wonderful. I love you so much, Jean-Luc. This is all a dream come true.
You fool. Don't kiss him. No.
You can deliver my wedding present to the happy couple tonight.
A bomb?
Too bad they'll never see morning.
Poison
I'm
laden
going to have
cake?
a talk with this gypsy person.
No, I forget it, Grace. Just don't go looking for her.
Well, but she has no business being here, especially scaring people.
Well, you're not gonna go alone.
Yeah, it ain't Halloween yet.
You guys coming?
I'll pass.
I don't want to go back there.
Suit yourself.
It's great, Mom?
No, I don't
Oh.
like it, Charity.
Bennett? Thelma, Anthony, what's going on? I don't know, Timmy. That's why I'm scared.
I don't want
The
to see you
effects
get
aren't
hurt
that
again,
bad for
Teresa.
For the last
99
time, Miguel,
television.
I'm not going to.
What? Some guy's proposing to his girlfriend? It's Ethan Crane.
Can't be.
You know I love you, Gwen.
Yes.
Will you marry me?
Now, how long did it take before she actually
I'm
says
perfectly
something?
capable of handling this myself, Sam.
Forget it, Grace.
What? She's just some silly old lady upsetting people with absurd predictions about the future. What?
You know, you're really brave, you know that?
What? Just because I'm not afraid of some silly old gypsy fortune teller?
Because you won't give up trying to piece together the first 20 years of your life. It must be pretty frightening sometimes.
It's not brave, Sam. There's just nothing scarier than not knowing about where you came from.
This idea that you had earlier about maybe having a sister or even a twin.
You know, I'm afraid to even hope. I mean, what if we find out it's true and don't find her? I don't know if I can handle being disappointed again.
Man, she's right here. Can you not feel her presence?
I don't like this, Charity. Let's go.
Oh, don't be such a scaredy cat. This has got to be the best thing I've seen in the whole entire
Somebody opened up the
carnival.
Nexus of the Universe or some shit.
Like it. Great effects.
Grace Bennett. It's not Grace, Timmy. She looks like her. Take my word for it, it's not Grace. Oh, what a world! What a world!
Let's get out of here. You don't want to watch this.
No, he's my Ethan.
Oh, God. Come on.
I love you, Gwen. I always have and I always will.
The melodrama.
Marry me.
No, I need more
Out
time.
of my way.
But mademoiselle, you're too early to drive.
I haven't even warmed up yet.
I should not have told you where the man and the woman are going this evening.
But you did. And now I'm going to the country as well.
Why doesn't she
That
just get with
two-time
this
rat
guy
and his
and forget
beloved
about the
are
other
in
guy?
for a big surprise.
They have chemistry.
By this time tomorrow, you'll be my wife.
You've made me so happy, Jean-Luc. Oh, if only this moment could last
She
forever.
just wants her to be miserable and him to
From
be
now
awesome.
on, nothing will come between us.
Kill them tonight.
Did you see the look on E's face when he brought up that fortune teller?
I was too busy watching the muscles in TC's neck go taut. You know, I've never seen either one of them so tense.
Yeah, I wonder what it was that they exactly told him.
Well, I'll ask the fraud myself. Or ask her what the hell she thinks she's doing scaring the wits out of half the people here in Harmony.
There's Whitney.
Hey, Whitney.
Mrs. Bennett? Chief Bennett?
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, you know, we just saw your mom and dad, and I bet they could do with a glimpse of their beautiful daughter.
I'll check in with them. Catch you later.
Hey, Whitney, I heard that you had your fortune told earlier.
Who told you that, my mom?
Actually, it was your dad.
Well, forget it. I mean, I've forgotten it already.
Well, what exactly did she tell you?
A murder? A killer in my family? That's a horrible thing to say. You were right, Winnie. This is a complete waste of time. I didn't bring my friend in here so you could scare her to death.
I'm only telling you what I see. Whitney
Hey, I just
will
work here.
cause a murder if she continues to pursue her dream of becoming a champion tennis player.
That's ridiculous. Whitney wouldn't hurt a fly, much less kill somebody.
How do you know?
I didn't say Whitney was gonna commit the murder.
Then who?
Her daddy.
Whitney, what exactly did the fortune teller tell you?
I don't even remember. I just wish you wouldn't go over
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, it
You
sounds like she
do?
really
We just saw the
upset you.
flashback.
It's silly, I know. I mean, my parents taught us not to believe in any kind of psychic stuff. I mean, Simone even got grounded once for calling some psychic hotline.
I remember.
I never got
Cleo?
into any of it. But there was something about this
sucker.
old woman. When I got out of that gypsy tent, I don't even know how to explain it. I felt like I had been around somebody really bad. Almost evil.
Sweetheart, she sounds like an awful woman.
I'm gonna find out just who this gypsy is.
Timmy doesn't like being scared. Tell Timmy why everything's flying around.
I can't say for sure, but I have an idea.
Then make it stop.
I don't remember if the citizens of Harmony ever found out
This is incredible.
that Tabitha was a witch. I don't think they
enough,
did.
Charity. I want to
Just,
go.
you know, kept doing her thing like in
Yeah,
secret.
Mom. I want to see the
Her
whole
and
thing.
Timmy.
If you're scared, go outside.
I am not leaving you here alone.
Oh, well, then just a couple more minutes.
Please. We've got to get out of here. No kidding. I was ready 10 minutes ago.
Wow.
I've been a complete and total fool to take this long to ask you.
And
Please
I,
tell me
I
you'll
don't
be my
understand why it's taking so long for her to answer.
Don't do this to yourself, Teresa. Let's get out of here. There's nothing you can
Dramatic
do.
effect.
Ethan Crane is going to marry that girl.
We need Teresa to sit there crying for like 30 minutes.
Sis, say something. You're scaring me. Please. Anything.
Oh my god, man! In front of all those
Don't,
people.
sis. Don't do this to yourself. No guy is worth it.
Did you hear that?
Someone must have gotten hurt.
It sounded like a woman's cry.
Maybe we can help.
I know it hurts, but it'll be okay. You'll see.
I'm the one who's supposed to marry Ethan Crane.
I know that was your dream, Teresa, but that's all it ever was. You gotta face reality for once.
The fortune teller promised me I would be Mrs.
The
Crane.
more people tell her that, the less likely she's going to face
I can
reality.
see your life, your past, your present, and your future.
I want to believe you so much, but I'm trying to be mature.
Think about it, Teresa. Either I'm very good at making wild guesses or I'm telling you the truth. And you'll live in a mansion as Mrs. Crane.
Fate and destiny, like, are the
It's
main,
your choice.
the big
whether you
overarching
believe it
themes
or
of this show. And I remember her just obsessing over, you know, being fated
I believe you.
to be with Ethan.
I do. I'm gonna marry Ethan after all.
Listen to yourself. The fortune teller? You can't base your life on some garbage from a crystal ball. You know better.
You gotta get out
Come on,
there.
Teresa, we're getting
you
out of
gotta
here.
make it happen.
Did you hear that? I hope I'm wrong, but that sounded like Teresa. Laura's daughter? I don't hear
That
it
sounded like she was dying.
You know, Teresa must be so upset about starting that fire.
It was an accident, Mr. Bennett. I better go find her.
Okay, let us know if
She
we can do
actually
anything.
wasn't super upset about the
Mrs.
fire.
Bennett, forget what I said about the gypsy.
She was
okay?
more upset about
I mean,
spilling
I think I
shit on
just got shook up
Ethan.
because I've never been around anybody like that. She's probably harmless.
She's so harmless. Why does she keep scaring the wits out of young girls and their parents? Not for long. Curtain's gonna come down on her nasty little act here in Harmony.
Yeah, I just
Nasty
wish...
little act.
Forget it.
Fair. You wish what?
I wish that she really could look into the future. I mean, wouldn't that be something if she could look into mine? Tell me if I ever find my family?
Secret.
Help! Help! Timmy wants down!
I didn't think they'd actually get a shirt that said Seeker on it.
Scared!
Mom, did you see that? The gypsy is the ventriloquist too. She's even making the doll talk and scream.
Yeah. You saw its mouth move and everything.
Timmy hates flying!
So lifelike.
It's perfect.
Now strip.
Just as I imagined it.
It's very modest, but I'm glad you like it.
Uh-oh. Better cover cover it up. Throw it away.
I'm sure it's much smaller than any house you have ever lived in.
That's probably why I like it so much. It's cozy, charming, and romantic. It's the most wonderful house I've ever seen.
Well, now I know you aren't teasing me.
Cozy? Yeah, that's bigger than my
You
house.
who grew up in a big American mansion.
Mansions aren't all they're cracked up to be. I would want to live in a house like this.
No, you're not serious.
Oh, yes, I am. The house I lived in Harmony was huge, just as you thought, but so cold.
Well, surely your family could afford to heat it.
That cold in temperature. Cold because there's no love inside it. No caring. You go for days without seeing anyone. And you'd never be missed. I never want to live like that again.
You are a constant amazement to me. Sheridan Crane.
I don't remember who Sheridan ends up with.
Is that good, I hope?
Better than good.
If anyone.
You are.
Because I got a feeling that he won't
perfect
last very long.
to me.
Are we really getting married tomorrow?
Nothing on earth could stop me. I'm sorry I cannot afford the time for much of a honeymoon right now. But you know we can take a few days over here.
I hope I haven't gotten in the way of your work.
No, of course
Work.
not.
Oh, the illegal work. Right.
Because those men that were in your apartment, they just seemed so important. It seemed like you were in the middle of a big business deal. If you have to go back to Paris to finish up, but I'll understand.
No,
No, I'm gonna finish up
my
right here.
sweet bride to be. I finished up with those men before we left. My business with them is over now.
My business with you has just begun.
It's me, Roger. I followed Jean-Luc and the girl to his house in Yvelines.
Are there neighbors around?
Not one. It is very isolated here.
Excellent.
Good.
It will be easier to do your work. And make sure their deaths look like an accident.
I understand.
We gotta do that. Gas fire?
It is too bad she must die with him. She is so beautiful.
She should be with me.
And so happy tonight.
So you make him disappear, and then you just slip quietly in through the door. She won't even know.
You may come in now, Sheridan.
Ma chérie.
Oh, it's lovely. So many beautiful old things everywhere.
The house belonged to my grandparents. They left it to me when they passed on. I keep meaning to update the furnishing, but...
Oh, no. It's perfect just the way it is. What is that?
A present from my grandfather to my grandmother on their wedding night many years ago. An old French saying.
Even a good marriage will shipwreck on deceit. Boy, that's for sure. Secrets and lies are the quickest way to destroy any relationship.
How ironic.
Yeah, well, that will never happen to us.
I know, Jean-Luc. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everyone could understand that it isn't money or power that makes life worthwhile? Just the truth. And love. What do you think?
The truth.
The first time I met you, I assumed you would be so tough and strong and...
Okay, so he just totally had a change of heart, right? He's like trying to go straight now, and is actually in love with
You're
her.
more like a little girl inside, huh?
He just told the other chick that
Must
he
think
wanted
I'm
her
so
for money
foolish.
so she'd get off his back, and then he just left her.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Ghosted her.
Who are those children of yours?
Coming for you.
I'm not so sure you want to know.
I want to know everything about you.
Okay. You asked for it. Actually, they're children that come from broken homes that have ended up in an orphanage. I send money to them to help them out. Well, now that you know, you still want to marry me?
Oof, more than ever.
Google Pixel
Yeah, we'll
6a
interrupt that with-
lasts up to 72 hours with extreme battery saver.
Jean-Luc and Sheldon have a surprise in store for them tonight.
Coming.
And it's not an engagement gift.
She's gonna drive right through the fucking house. What?
You're her best friend, Whitney. Maybe you can talk to her.
I knew it. The second I heard
You
that
know where
scream, I
Stephen
knew it
King
was
got the
Teresa.
idea for Mr. Mercedes?
I want to get her home, but she's not
It
even
was
hearing
it was
me.
a woman
I've never seen
actually
this upset.
driving through a fucking McDonald's.
I just don't understand
Apparently
how
it
she
was
got her
over
hopes
an
up
egg.
about Ethan Crane again. I mean, the last time I saw her, she was at least trying to accept the fact that she was never going to be with him.
For once, it wasn't all her fault.
Poor Teresa. Sometimes she's her own worst enemy.
Oh, Whitney.
You didn't even know him.
I don't see anyone crying.
Well, I guess whoever it was is okay now.
She was right there.
Then maybe we can pick up where we left off.
Where was that? I forget.
Very funny, Gwen. We can get married as soon as you want.
You didn't give me an answer.
Maybe even
Did
have
you
a
give-
double wedding with Sheridan?
You're getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you, Ethan?
Yep.
Oh my god, you haven't even said yes yet. Should I get back down on my knee?
No, that's okay.
No.
It
I wanna
wasn't
do this
perfect
right.
enough.
I'm only gonna
That's
do it
why
once.
she didn't say yes.
Gwen Hotchkiss, will you make me the happiest man in the world and become my wife?
What's her name again? Oh god.
What is it, Gwen?
He smiled.
Don't you love me?
Oh shit.
Have I blown
He
it by
took
taking
so
too
damn
long
long
to
that
ask
you
you?
just changed your mind.
Have you fallen out of love with me?
No, Ethan. And of course I still
No,
love
you just fucked it.
Thank goodness you scared me there. I don't blame you for wondering what kind of husband I'll be, considering
Women
the
are
role model I've
complicated,
had,
man.
but
So,
I'm a quick learner. And I figure
we're pretty simple.
if I just do the opposite of everything my father did in his marriage, I'll be on the right track.
It sounds like a place to start.
And that's a yes, right?
Man, stop putting words into her mouth. Just let her talk.
Did I think I
Stop
was
thinking.
kidding? Me? Mrs. Ethan Crane? In my dreams.
Stop beating yourself up, Teresa.
Somebody's gotta do it. Ethan and Gil are being way too nice.
What do you want us to do? Make you say 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers? Oh, I know. You
Oh,
need
you're
40
moron.
lashes as one of Luis's belts.
Probably deserve it. You both must think I should be committed.
Well,
Yeah.
now that you mention it.
How did I ever believe that the most eligible bachelor in the country would ever look at a flaky Cinderella wannabe?
Ethan did look at you, Teresa.
Yeah, with horror and disgust after I poured paint, milkshakes, and barbecue sauce all over his head.
They spilled everything they possibly could think of on him in the first year.
You're that girl who dumped paint on me at the carnival.
What?
You gotta admit though, she's kind of cute, right?
You're the guy.
You're an accident waiting to
She's
happen.
a damn
I'm
klutz,
outta
but
here.
she's cute. can, but she's accident proof as fuck.
I'm so sorry.
Pro.
Here, this will get all the guts
Get her
out.
away from me.
No, it's all right. It's work.
Oh, fuck.
Those were accidents, Teresa.
Ethan must think I'm some psycho.
See, even though in the
I
live
actually
action
had this
Scooby-Doo they
fantasy
made Daphne kind of
that
a
next time
badass,
Ethan
you know,
saw
like
me,
a
he would
martial
realize
artist.
I
They
was the
still
girl
made
he'd
her
been
kind
waiting
of
for all
clumsy,
his life.
which
The
I
truth
thought
is,
was the
if he saw me again, he'd probably
funny as
have me
hell. Because
arrested.
she was always
You're making
clumsy
it
as
worse
hell.
than it is.
I waited
Animated
so
too.
long for him. I wouldn't even go out with any of the guys in school. I was saving myself.
Oh,
Well, that part you can keep doing.
Don't worry, McGill. I am through with boys. All boys. I may even join a convent.
One boy fucking didn't marry her. She's through with
I'm sure
all
you get those
boys.
fashion magazines of yours
That's
forward.
logic, folks.
Yeah, I mean, of course you do realize you can't ever shave your legs if you're a nun. Oh, but that won't be a problem if you're going to be a virgin for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
right?
Now you're onto something,
Yeah,
Whitney. Luis is definitely going to go for that.
Stop making fun of me. Both of you.
But
You're
it's so
being
easy.
mean.
It's like the lowest hanging
We're
fruit
just trying to
ever.
get you to smile.
Yeah, we all have dreams.
The difference is your dreams are going to come true.
You're not going to feel this way forever, Teresa. You thought you'd lost Ethan this morning and then you started getting over it. Wait, you didn't tell me. What got your hopes up so high again anyway?
It's not important.
Tell her about the gypsy, Teresa.
The gypsy?
Your fortune teller. I
Damn
went
gypsy.
back.
Oh no, Teresa, she is evil.
What's happening to her face?
I don't know, Charity. I don't want to know. There's something evil about this.
No.
I'm afraid it's going to get worse.
Oh, this is all fake. This is all 3D show. Charity's having the time of her life.
Children. We never talked about children.
She must like horror movies.
I suppose we didn't.
How many do you want? Do you even want any?
Oh, yeah, I want as many as you do.
You probably had one just now.
12.
Had one to see. Just now.
An even dozen.
Impossible.
I don't mean I want to give birth to all 12 of them. We can adopt. Children that no one else wants.
Like the ones in the orphanage you support?
She wants to take all the children of the world in.
Some of them have special needs that require a lot of
You're gonna need a
money.
mansion for that, honey.
Well, that will be my only reservation. You know, raising kids is very expensive, no?
Well, that's not a problem. We'll have so much money we won't even know what to do with it all. Didn't I tell you? When I marry, I come into an enormous trust fund.
Oh, I
What
had
if
no
you get
idea.
cut off from that trust fund, though?
I mean, I don't
What
even know
then?
the exact amount.
Where are you gonna work?
Just that it's obscenely huge, way more than any one person deserves.
You deserve all the riches in the world.
I'm serious, Jean-Luc. I want to give my money to other people.
Well, I mean, of course, I believe in
So which one is it?
donating
Do you want
for
money to raise a family,
worthy
or do you want to
charities.
just give it out to
I have
everybody?
a better idea than that. Actually, it's been a fantasy of mine since I was little.
I mean, it's not, I'm sure it's not like
Well, whatever it is, I'm showing all
never-ending,
I want to give it all away.
like
Every
smile,
last penny.
my mound of gold that you have.
Oh, you're kidding me again?
Not
Gotta be a
at
limit
all.
to it.
I would love that more than anything in the world. To be able to give my money to whoever needs it for whatever reason, wherever they are. I would love that more than anything. Wouldn't that be wonderful, Jean-Luc? I know
Jean-Luc,
that's what Diana
you don't look
would
like you're fully in.
Yeah, perhaps.
You're into this.
I just want to do something worthwhile with my life. I want to make a difference.
There are so many ways to do that. I mean, already, you've changed my life.
He just wants to sit back
By
and enjoy
just
himself.
meeting
He doesn't want to help people at all. Like you guys are like complete
Nobody
polar
deserves
opposites.
to be as happy as I am this very second.
Why are you saying that?
This must have been the way Diana felt the night she died. As if she had her whole life ahead of her.
Well, Princess Diana's death was a tragic
stop
and
obsessing
timely
over it.
loss. You're not she.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, somebody told her that.
I mean, surely you're not afraid that your life won't be so short.
I keep telling myself that.
When she gets to like 55, she's
tell you
like,
something, Jean-Luc?
I'm gonna die today, aren't I?
Whatever.
It's so young.
I know this might sound
Still
silly,
worried that her life's gonna get cut short.
but I don't want to go to sleep
Still
tonight.
living in fear.
I just have this feeling that if I can live through this one night, my life won't end in tragedy like Diana's did. And I'll live to be 100 years old.
Man, too bad somebody's trying to kill him tonight.
And I'll die in this bed in your arms. Old and content.
Well, content, yes. But you will never be old. Not to me.
L'amour. Wait, what the fuck? Okay,
The lights
where's
are on.
the guy that's supposed to be trying to kill him?
Jean-Luc and his American fiancée are in for a big surprise.
Why is he not running into her? There he is. I guess on the other side of the house. I knew it. A stick, a roll of dynamite. Oh, you fucker. That was some bullshit. Ending it right there, man. Guess we'll have to tune in next week. Alright, so is he gonna go through with this plan? Is he gonna decide at the last minute, I can't kill them? No. Or is the bomb gonna go off and one or both of them die? I don't remember if Sheridan lasted throughout the first season. I think she did, but I can't remember. And or they both get out and he actually just kills the girl. Or he kills the girl and him. And Sheridan's the only survivor. I guess we'll see. Maybe not in the next episode, but eventually. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you on the next one.